It is necessary to develop a healthy attitude toward risk-taking. Healthy risk-taking is not the same as reckless gambling, nor is it betting on a sure thing. Consider these two sets of people you probably know well. First, there are Gambling Gary and Gina. No matter how hard they try, nothing seems to work out for them. They have never stopped to learn from previous mistakes. They fail to achieve their goals because they haven't confronted the levels of information, experience, or ability necessary for achieving them. They make snap decisions about investments without first investigating them, or launch into projects without considering the costs in terms of time, money, and effort. Such people have permanent potential. They are always looking for a score on the long shot and never succeeding at the step-by-step building process that leads to lasting achievement. They exhibit what I term the lottery syndrome. Authentic risk-taking is not based on long odds. It is based on taking a long, hard look at what you really want, investing lots of long hours and effort, and reaping rewards that are long-lasting. Then there are Security Sally and Sam. They live at the opposite end of the spectrum from the lottery syndrome. They increasingly narrow their path as they grow older. They stop their education and freeze their knowledge at whatever level they had when they last graduated from some type of school or course. They predetermine to some extent how far they will go in their careers. They form friendships and then close their circle of friends. They tend to seek out a comfort zone, preferring not to move unless they absolutely must. When given choices, they choose the path of least resistance. The no-risk, total security people rarely test their potential. They see their career as a job and define free time as a means of escaping from that job. They may not know what it takes to succeed, but they usually know how to avoid failure. Many people envision a successful life as a secure one. However, nothing and no one can assure you of security. The only truly secure person is one lying horizontally 6 feet underground. Life is inherently risky. There is only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that's the risk of doing nothing. Doing nothing sets you up for entropy. Entropy leads to atrophied muscles, which are more easily injured and strained, and tissues without a sufficient supply of oxygen. Challenging yourself does for your brain and mind what exertion and activity do for your body. It forces oxygen through your blood vessels and keeps you alive. Most people rust out due to lack of challenge. Few people wear out due to overuse. When I am caught in opportunity-stifling behavior, such as trying to live risk-free, one of my favorite hiding places is procrastination. When I procrastinate, I never do today what I can put off until tomorrow or maybe next week. At the very root of procrastination is fear. It may be fear of failure, of not being able to succeed. Who doesn't want to put off failure until tomorrow? Besides, by tomorrow or next week or next month, maybe something will change. Maybe that big break will materialize. When you stop to think about it, there is no such thing as a future decision. You face only present decisions that will affect what will happen in the future. Procrastinators wait for just the right moment to decide. If you wait for the perfect moment, you become a security seeker who is running in place and getting deeper in a rut. Here are some action steps you can consider in risk-taking to achieve your goals. 1. Check the source of your motivation to reach your goals. What are the real benefits of achievement? Make certain you are not considering risking your future out of fear of some penalty or so that you won't disappoint someone else. Also, be careful not to use money alone as a primary motivator.